When ChatGPT first came out, there were all sorts of use cases banded around. Mainly how to do your keyword research, do competitor analysis, but it was all pretty crappy advice because it didn't have any access to live SEO data. So most of the stuff was just made up or hallucinated or inaccurate until today. That's right, in this video, I'm going to show you how you can make ChatGPT into your own personal SEO assistant with live SEO data so you can actually get real numbers and do your SEO analysis in a more conversational, flexible way than using the structure of big tools like SEMrush or Ahrefs. But before we start doing that, we need to make a few tweaks in ChatGPT to make this happen. And the first thing you want to do is log into your ChatGPT account, and you're going to actually want to open up GPTs because we're going to need to use a custom GPT to tweak this and make this actually happen. You can't just use the normal chat box to use live SEO data in ChatGPT. So open up your GPTs and hit create, because this is where the magic's going to happen, because we're going to need to configure some stuff, but don't worry, it's super easy. I'll take you through it step by step, and there's a link below with all the details and the step-by-step procedure and all the links you need to set this up, but it takes a couple of minutes and then you're ready to go. So the first thing we need to do is name our GPT. So I'll call mine Deep Target SEO Assistant. Next, we need to scroll down and click this create new action button in the bottom. And guys, this is a new channel, so if you get anything from this video, do me a digital handshake, hit the subscribe button below, and tell us how you're getting on with your SEO journey as well in the comments. And set up a new authentication. You want to then click API key and keep it as basic. Next, we need to get an API key to some live data, which is really easy to do. You're going to want to go over to a website called Data for SEO and create an account here that you can actually get started for free in most cases to start trying this out to see whether it's working for you. Now, once you've set up an account, you want to log into your dashboard and find your API access and your API credentials on the top here. Now, you need to set this up in a specific way, and you might not be able to see your API password, which is fine. You want to click send by email because it's going to send you the exact steps and data that you need to input into ChatGPT. When you get an email, it's going to look something like this. It's going to give you your API password here, but also it's going to give you something called your API credentials encoded in base 64. And this is the code we're going to need to take back over to ChatGPT. So you want to copy this code and paste it into the API section of your authentication on ChatGPT and hit save. Next, we need to put some instructions in this schema box to essentially tell the custom GPT what actions it can take. Now, Data for SEO have also got this information ready for you in their GitHub repository. Again, this link is in all the details in the description there, so you can find everything here. So this will open up this bit of code basically, which we can just simply copy on the right here and take it into ChatGPT and paste it into our box there. So it's got access and it's got all the information on what actions it is able to take in your SEO research. When you scroll down, you'll be able to see all the different actions that ChatGPT is able to take basically, from live organic SERP analysis to keyword data from Google Ads or SEO trends to on-page data analysis to bulk traffic estimation, all sorts of things in there. So you can actually go through and test all of these to make sure the APIs actually work. So you can see that it's calling the API, and then you can just hit confirm to make sure it's allowed to talk to the connector and that it's all working properly for you through all of these. So you can see it's tested out the API and it's gone and fetched the top organic search results for the keyword best running shoes 2025, and it's gone and checked the SERP and got that information, including title, the highlights, and what the page and what the highlights of that page are. And then, of course, you can see here that you can start using ChatGPT to build comparison tables or use it in a more conversational way than you're used to with SEO data. So now we've got all that information and we're happy that everything's working. We can just simply hit create at the top right and decide if we want to share it. I'm not going to share this because obviously it's linked to a particular API account that I don't want other people to use. So I'm just going to click it only with me because you're going to have to make your own one of these. And hit save. And boom, our GPT is ready to go. We can start using it. We can start using our deep target SEO assistant here. So we can start testing this out in a very conversational way to do our SEO research now, do an SEO health check for my page. We can pop a page there in and we can get it, send it off to start running these SEO analysis basically. It's going to ask you whether you want it to trust and allow this assistant to connect up, and off it goes again. Now you can see it's given us this overall look at this one page. SEO title is clear, meta tags are good, content volume is extremely rich. It's got even mobile speeds, it's got tags, internal links, external links, all that sort of stuff. Images are optimized. And then what's cool is it's given us areas for improvement. Missing meta description. Ooh, we better fix that. Well, actually, on this site, I'm running a test at the moment where I removed all meta descriptions from the site to see if it affects my click-through rates or rankings, or if it has any change on the site whatsoever. I'm expecting it not to do much, but it's an interesting test to run. It's also got some image SEO. Some images lack alt and title attributes. So you can see it gives us really great analysis of a page straight away. If you're wondering if your page is good or not, you can just ask ChatGPT now to analyze it for you with SEO data. You could even say, like, what keywords does this page rank for, and get it to go and find out what keywords we're actually ranking and driving traffic for on this page. And you see, apparently it doesn't actually rank for any keywords, which it doesn't get much traffic at the moment. I could actually say, like, okay, can you do some keyword research to suit the topic of this page? And boom, it's gone off and suggested some keywords that we should be targeting on this page with average monthly search volumes. And if you're wondering, is this actual real life data or is it still making it up, you can go over to SEMrush and you can see global volume, crazy golf in Cornwall, 840 global volume. You could go again and say, can you give me the keyword difficulty too? And boom, again, it's going to go away and give us that keyword difficulty for the different keywords on there and give us some recommended targets as well. And of course, you can go much deeper than this. You could say, like, I have a crazy golf course in Cornwall. Could you do competitor SEO research to help me build my strategy? So we can ask it to go and do competitor research. And again, it's going to use that lovely combination of ChatGPT's intelligence with the data from Data for SEO to go and actually build our competitor research. We can find out our organic competitors, the common keywords, whether they're top ranked. We can get strategy insights against those people and keep chatting back and forth, as well as, like, if you want to go and develop more in-depth prompts, for example, you could go over to Prompt Genie to help you come up with some of these prompts and say, SEO competitor research, and get this to start developing more in-depth prompts for you. You can see here you can select between Primer, Mastermind, AI Amplifier. This is just a really neat little app to, like, quickly write prompts so that you can tweak. But maybe let's start a new chat actually for it to go and do its research and give you a more detailed. We can see what we want. We want the competitor identification. It's going to find them, find domain authority, keywords, content strategy, everything like that, to go and then start building our strategy off. And you can see it's done things like write out a keyword gap analysis, the top keywords that I'm missing that my competitors are ranking for. So you can really do whatever you want and keep working out different ways that you want to build your reports with ChatGPT with this great SEO data now.